I am back and with some more State of Decay 2. We're on episode 44 of the Let's Play series, and this is my return to State of Decay in a way. It's been quite a while since I last recorded. On YouTube, it's not been too long, really, since the last video has been up. But I haven't been recording any State of Decay because I was so far ahead, and at the time they announced the curveball update, so I ended up waiting till it was out, and for me it's now out. It's only been out for probably about a week or so. It's not been out for too long really, but by the time this is up on YouTube it's been a couple months since it's been out, but that's my own fault. It's the way I upload my videos and be so far ahead and stuff. But yeah, we've finally got the update. Haven't really looked too much into it. I've watched a few of the streams recently just because it's out and I was a bit more curious. And I knew that I was wrapping up Dead Space, which is Dead Space 3 is kind of running on for the next few weeks, and that'll wrap up soon. But yeah, we're gonna see what the curveball update's all about. I'm really looking forward to this update because I think this is gonna add a lot more randomness to the games. It's gonna add a bit more variety through the playthroughs, I think. I'm curious to see how this will behave, to be honest. But what I've seen is like there's about, I think apparently like over 30 curveballs, so like 30 different events that can happen, whether it's a pro or a negative. It's really kind of, they're more like just effects onto the game or more things to do in a way. But yeah, I guess we'll hop in. Like, it's been a minute since I last played. I can't remember what we were doing last time. But yeah, I guess we'll load in. It's been a minute since I've been last played. Like, I've been craving State of Decay. If anything, the update has provided a bit. Like, it's gave me a bit of a chance to have a little bit of a break from the game, waiting for the update for me. But yeah, the one thing I do love about this update is the art. The artwork that they've done for it is really nice. Whoever did the artwork for the game has done pretty good. Curveball. A curveball is a new event that contains world-changing modifiers which can happen at random or appear as a response to something you've done. That's interesting. Curveballs contain up to 3 different effects. These modifiers would change up aspects of the simulation and come both major and minor variations. Major effects will be very impactful. These are the dominant headliners of the event. Minor effects are additional modifiers that accompany the major. They are not as impactful, but certainly spice up the experience. Curveballs are not always one-shot events. They have a chance to reappear. Affects the world. We don't want to give too much away, but you can read a few hints below of what can expect. Zombie and plague heart mutations. I've seen most of them. I've seen like the black heart, which is the black plague heart, which is meant to be really strong. And then like the zombies that blow up. I did see a short they did of like zombies that catch fire when you shoot them. Now that's an interesting one. Sometimes your survivors have good and bad days. Depending on the curveball, effects can influence your community's stamina, morale. Oh god, that's an interesting one. World events. Curveballs extend out to other aspects of the wasteland, like looting chances, resource availability, radio actions, or even hostile survivor. Interesting. Resolving a cart curveball. Timed curveball. Some curveballs are just destined to fade out over time. These eventually will expire and effects will come and go. That's good. Objective curveball. Some of the worst curveballs will require you to take action to rid the world of its influence. These actions are small objectives that, when completed, will clear the effects so you can get back to normal life. That's cool. That'll be interesting. It depends on how easy or I don't know. I think I've seen one where it's like a hostile enclave that's like stopping your outposts from getting stuff. Curveball UI, new curveball menu. So they do incoming stuff. Event panel. Zombie type. Some curveballs will only affect particular zombie types. This will be displayed here. Positive modifiers. Effect will benefit your survivors. Will be marked with green arrow. It's quite good. Curveball and the map. With curveballs being location based. Surviving the apocalypse means a lot can be going on. So when the latest curveball comes around, new modifiers will appear to give you the info you need to get. Yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be good. Like, I think this is going to definitely help. Well, for so long on the channel we've played State of Decay, and if anything, it is State of Decay. There's not a whole lot that changes up too often. We spend a lot of time doing the same kind of objectives, missions, things like that, which is all good. I love it all. Like, I love the chillness of State of Decay and the fact that we could load up into the game and do what we want. Like, sure, some days, like, I'll be honest, I'll load in, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm probably just going to be looting today. Like, that's pretty much what it is. But I do love it. But this is an actual update that will provide a bit more of like, oh shit, what the fuck is that thing? Or like, oh, there's something wrong with that zombie right now. Like, I wonder if that's the curveball incoming maybe, but yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Like, we're still with the Whisperers. Like, this will be the interesting thing, because this is a community that's been around for a while. This isn't a fresh community, so are they gonna just jump us right into the curveball stuff, or are they gonna like slowly bring us into it with the tutorial? Because I think there's a few tutorial curveballs to start with. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Look, but it's good to be back in State of Decay, and I'm excited to get into it, I guess. But yeah, at the minute I'm still just alternating between Fallout and State of Decay. I'm kind of on the fence for State of Decay, Fallout at the minute, because I'm thinking I kind of want to get back into Assassin's Creed. But I know that I was talking about alternating between the 3 games, State of Decay, Fallout, and Assassin's Creed. But I'm getting worried that might be too much for me to record, in a way. So I'm tempted to either have a break from Fallout for a bit and just do Assassin's Creed, and then come back for a few episodes of Fallout. Because if anything, Fallout is something that I can come back to whenever, really. It is like an open-ended playthrough anyway. It's not like I'm desperate to finish it, really. But yeah, it is a bit of a weird one. But we'll see. Curveballs. Here we go. Oh wow, they're kicking us off right away. Effects will be revealed once. Okay. Grossest shit just happened. To me. I plunged my knife in. Can I look at that? How do I look at the entry? Select the view. What the fuck does that say? I can't read that text next to it. Oh, it's not bound. Is it the curveball menu, maybe? Inventory. Interface. Curveball screen. Well, that's going straight to the curveball. It's combat. Interface. UI. View entry, is that it? Press some Y. Maybe it's notes. Oh, this is a bit stupid. Why can't you fucking put the found my keys game? Didn't mean to do that. I might fuck that up. There we go. Unknown broadcaster grows. I plunge my knife into it. Ends dies. Grew purple. It fucking exploded. It covered. I was covered in guts and shit. Burns. Oh no! Oh my god! So I wonder. I think it's like a gradual effect. I don't think it happens straight away. That might be good. Go, where's what's this guy? I think Hayden. Yeah, he was like one of the new guys we got. He became one of the favourites slowly. Oh, I don't think I need that. Salvage them. I need to be careful. Salvage is multiple now. Well, I don't think I'll salvage one at a time anyway, but yeah, that seems to be new. The options and the Hayden. Wash your back out there. Numbers that explode with gun cav. sprung up everywhere. Don't know why Hayden said that, because I'm playing as him. But yeah, I'm still in the looting stage, really, ain't I? Been trying to kind of loot out. Like, that's the whole point of this playthrough, isn't it? This part. It's loot up, and then I think what my plan is to move maps and just do a playthrough on Dread Zone. Like, just full Dread Zone, I think it was. I don't know, we'll see. Been a minute since I last played, so... I proper jumped right into it, though. Like, the one that's meant to be quite scary is the Deadly Juggernaut one. And it's meant to be like a Juggernaut that can see you through walls and shit. But if they have that for a Juggernaut, if they've got that for like ferals and shit, it's gonna be bad. Especially in harder difficulties. But yeah, that's the thing with this update. It was kind of made by a different studio. It's kind of made by a different studio, so if this studio's been working on this update, God knows what other studios have been trying to do for State of Decay.
Damn, this place looks full of stuff.
I picked the worst guy to go looting with. Oh well. Give me time to chill out and get used to the game for a bit. But it is really good coming back in State of Decay.
Damn. Oh, goody. I can't carry that much. Not enough pockets for that.
Ah, bullshit.
Not enough pockets for that.
Hopefully this will add a bit more variety to play through, and if anything,
I'm already full up.
they could add more curveballs in the future. It's like easy updates if they had to do that.
I can't carry that much.
Yeah, I picked the worst guy to go looting with.
No room for that.
But really, it should be someone else telling you what's happening.
Zombie inside.
Not the guy you change characters to. Because Hayden hasn't been
No room
anywhere.
for that.
Or at least wait till I get outside of the base to do anything, you know? Oh, that's a my first purple-eyed zombie. This is definitely, it's like turning into The Walking Dead. With all the variants of the zombies. Oh shit, there's a lot. Oh, that's scary. What the fuck? They make noise. I don't know whether the zombie makes noise when it dies, but it does kind of, but I don't know whether when they explode they make noise themselves. Should have put the things away. Might use a repair kit I got. Ah. But yeah, recently I finished all the Telltale Walking Dead games. They were really good to play through. I had so much fun with that game. I really enjoyed. I think out of all of them, I think season 3
Yeah, it's time to
of
look
Telltale
elsewhere.
The Walking Dead was my favourite. Like it really was a good season, that one. But yeah, that was there's been a lot of Walking Dead related stuff lately.
Can't carry that much.
That's why I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll go back to Assassin's Creed soon, no matter what. Missed. 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 How am I missing? I'm missing. What the fuck? How am I missing all that? I was way off. Oh. And I've just recently started playing through, well, watching Harold Dixon's show. So far that's been alright. I've actually quite enjoyed that. But I've been kind of just watching it in the background now. Like, it's not really got my full attention, really. Like, it's interesting with all the variation zombies, like the zombie that, like, burns the skin. Like, that was in episode 1. Like, they're going in with the variations a lot more, but it's just weird. Like, for me, like, you go to Walking Dead where, like, the first season you had the zombies that climbed up wall, but you kind of had that thing of it being, like, at the beginning, the zombies were fresh and all that, and it was interesting to see them start to decay. And like the fact of the whole point of the zombies in The Walking Dead, in my opinion, was the fact that over time, it wasn't the fact that they got slow or
I'm already
anything.
full up.
It's the fact that there's more of them. The numbers just increase so much over time because as soon as you die, you're added to that kill
It's time
count.
to look elsewhere.
Um,
No room for that.
I think all these variations and stuff, like in a way, it's really cool. Like it's making it more interesting, but it just seems like that. It seems just to make it more interesting. It seems to be forced in. And yeah, I don't know. I think it has a place and everything, but I think they're trying to grasp at straws and trying to spice things up a bit. And realistically, like I don't think The Walking Dead would have ever had like a really big audience anyway. It wasn't going to be a show that lasted forever, but it was their own kind of initiative to keep it going for as long as it did. And it kind of had to, like that's the thing, the comic books for The Walking Dead were so big. Wonder what happens if I crash into one of the zombies. Let's get out of here. Don't want to deal with the feral. We got a good amount of loot. Really, we should start crafting shit instead of having all this loot and wasting it. I have been craving State of Decay, and I think that's why it was good to have a bit of a break and wait for the update. And it's not that I was getting bored. Like I think, if anything, you do. For me personally, I do get a bit fatigued with the game because, when you play regularly enough, you're doing the same thing a lot, which isn't bad. Like for me, anyway, I love the game, but I think, like for me personally, I like it's that early stages where you ain't played in a while, or you're starting up the new community and you're building something up. That's the best thing for it, and that's why I think I'm looking forward to this update because it's gonna add a lot more.
That was graceful.
Oh wow, I've never seen this
We'll have to
before,
get rid of some of
and
our
I've always
resources
kind of
unless we
spoke
get
about it. I
more
think I mentioned it something like this a bit more where we need some random events to happen. So this is it. Now that's the thing. Is this going to be the last update for State of Decay? I always say maybe, but I don't think it is. Every time I think, oh yeah, that might be it now. But they've got a lot of the resources spread out now. There's not many people working on State of Decay 2 anymore.
You're looking good today.
You look at is it Jeffrey Card? He's fully on State of Decay now. He doesn't even know what's happening with State of Decay 2, and he used to be like the guy pretty much managing it. Let's take a follow or something.
Always glad to see you.
We need to figure out who's in charge around here.
Two people, two heads are better than one. Just go looting. So yeah, it's weird. I don't know what they could add next. There's not a whole lot of things I kind of need for State of Decay really. I'm really happy with State of Decay right now. The only thing is I would like a bit more of a update to the choose your own apocalypse. Like, it'd be nice to have a bit more options within that. Like, I've kind of spoke it. Like when I was changing to Trumbull Valley, like it would be nice to be able to choose how many plague guards you have on the map. Like at the minute, the reason why I have so little plague guards on the map is because it's locked to a specific. I don't know which one it is. Like it's located to standard on the map difficulty, but for me personally, I wouldn't mind to have the plague heart, blood plague on lethal, just because of how many plague hearts you get, and even if it increases the infection a bit.
Let's be careful. There's
But everything else with the map I would have kept down, like with the loot and everything, like loot being up, and I think that sort of thing. I kind of want them to look into a bit more. I'd say this is the bit that could be a bit more improved, with a bit more choice. Because they've got a lot of like things, but there's not a whole lot to it. Maybe improve the night a little bit more, make it a little bit brighter, but in a way I do like the night in this game. Maybe improve the lighting on the torch. Maybe that'd be a good one. I don't know. Realistically, there's not a whole lot that stands out to me. Like, if anything, maybe try and make Trumbull, try and somehow fix Trumbull Valley so it doesn't crash when you go near the warehouse. There's a few other locations where it crashes, but this map could do with a bit of TLC for that. What else?
I'm already full up.
Bruh.
Can't carry that much.
Yep. Hayden, what you doing, bro? Stop it! Stop being stupid! You stupid motherfucker. For the choose your own apocalypse, I'd love to be able to turn off freaks and stuff. Like, I would love to seriously play through State of Decay with like no freak or mutated zombies. I make it full Walking Dead. Like, it might not be as exciting or anything, but for me, it's like I just want like normal basic walker zombies. I would love to be able to do that.
We good.
It's not a big thing. Like, I do like the zombies in State of Decay. They're not awful or too annoying. If anything, maybe to turn off Curveball. If anything, it'd be nice to have the old settings from before Plague Territory, where you could put outposts down anywhere. That would be a good option to be able to have back. Like, it's not a major thing, but like, say you are someone that prefers a bit of a green zone player or standard zone, where you want a bit of an easier experience, or you want to just have a playthrough where you just loot up and get as much benefit from it as possible. Why not have like a bit of a sandboxy mode where there isn't like them restrictions on Plague Territory, or maybe there's just a mode where it's just the map and no plague heart, blood plague or anything. Just legit, just State of Decay, where it's just a map, zombies, looting. That's it. No missions or anything. Maybe the curveball stuff, if anything. Like a legit like breakdown-esque mode would be interesting. It'd be nice to have a bit more TLC with Breakdown. Not Daybreak, I mean. I think it's Daybreak. the horde mode, but that's like a kind of a dead mode. Even though like that mode could have been really cool if they kept updating that a little bit more, but what else? That's the thing, a lot of my updates I've always wanted through State of Decay, ever since it started, they've answered. And credit to Undead Labs, they've stuck out this game, and they've done a really good job with it.
Cobwebs. Oh, thanks.
Like, so sure, some updates have been a bit ropey. Whether it's like map being laggy, or some quality of life stuff that is just completely overlooked, or broken things, but they always get it on tracks quicker than you want it to be fixed.
Can't carry that much.
There's not, I don't remember being a moment where it's like, I can't play State of Decay, I'm done. Like, I've not quit State of Decay. Like, I've had breaks from it, because I think a game like this with the variation in the game,
Yes.
I'm right behind.
I think you kind of have to have the time away from it. I think that's why it's been good to step back and do my random full Let's Plays and have a bit of a break. I think it was needed.
That's
But the
almost
way
as much as I
I've
can
been
carry.
able to do my videos on the channel for YouTube hasn't been our way at all, if anything. But for me, I've been able to have like this bit of a sit back and break, and now I'm back into it. I'm re-energized, and especially when I was playing through Dead Space, I was like, oh, I really want to play State of Decay.
That's not going to fit.
Honestly, though,
Sorry, can't carry
the
that.
gameplay and gunplay from Dead Space, I could somewhat see them implement into State of Decay. Like, sure, not the limb stuff, but I've got to say, when the gunplay in Dead Space 3, the gunplay in
That's
that
not
was
going to
actually
fit.
really fun. Like, sure, it was slower. Like, Dead Space is definitely slower than this. So I don't know how longevity it has in combat, but I've always thought if they ever wanted to change up the combat for State of Decay, I think if any game they need to reference from, they should look into the Tomb Raider games. Like, they're really good.
I'm carrying a bit much right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah?
The Tomb Raider games are a really good one. I'm gonna put that there just in case there's any more rucksacks. Like, you fucking bastards.
Fire in the hole!
Wow, that missed, didn't it? Do you have any more? Get down, get down!
What up?
Fucking idiot. Stop jumping around. I got my fucking get out controls. Ah. got this, Aiden.
Got a horde babbling around over here.
Get him. Aiden, where you running? You fucking baited him for me. Pussy-o. Just fucking ran for his life. Oh, it's gone. What did it say? Is that over now? Did that say? Oh, no active Kerbals. Ended. Okay. There we go. Cool. Wow. That was fun.
I'm carrying
Even though
a
I've
bit
seen
much
that
right
before,
now.
that was kind of cool. This is going to add so much more fun to the playthrough. But for so long we've been playing State of Decay, and it's been brilliant. But this is actually an update that's going to change things up for a good thing. Like, sure, there might be some of these curvables that are awful and really fucking annoying to get rid of or do, but if anything, it's just going to add a bit more of experience. And you know what, I was thinking the other day, you know how much I love Negan in all these playthroughs I've done? Did I end up getting rid of him? I might have got rid of him. Yeah, it's just a group of randoms, isn't it? Well, we got Sean. We got Defina, she's new. I think most of these are brand new survivors. I think I put Negan in the legacy pool. But like, say I did kill off Negan, at least I wouldn't have that worry anymore. Babysitting him anymore. Right. Maybe loot up there. Get the husk.
I need to slow down.
Nice.
Hey, I suppose it could be
Oh,
worse.
yes. Take that. I ain't got shit space for this. I don't think there would be a whole lot.
Wish I had room for that.
That's what she said. Right. Bit of inventory management.
Hey, creeps! I'm talking to you!
Stop it! Don't need 4 doors. I wish, because I'm not in multiplayer, I wish I could just not use the back seats at all. Come on, I could stack that. It's pretty much the same thing. What's the most value? think the shotgun maybe, but I'm not going to probably use it. It's probably the best.
I'm a little full at the moment.
I'm going to say it again, I don't want to. I think that's the best I got. Unless I'm a mechanic.
Go for it.
You're surgeon. Right, we'll be back. We'll run to the outpost and then come back. 'Cause there's a lot of good shit there. I need to get that stuff. I wonder how often they pop up with the curveballs. It'd be kind of nice if it was really random for how much they show up. But it all depends on what the curveballs actually are. If it was just like the blowing up purple zombies every 5 seconds, now that'd be a bit annoying. Oh, that'd get a bit boring after a while. But like, if it's say every couple sessions you load up and it's like that, maybe. I don't know. Like, that's the thing with State of Decay. They do like repeating themselves. Like the amount of times I've either done a cannibal mission. What's the other ones? Like the mechanics mission, the doctor's missions. Saving the same people at the prepper mission. The aunt. Like, everyone has the same aunt in this game. Like, that's one thing. If they could do anything, some brand new missions would be good, but that'd be a lot of work, so I'm not too fussed about that. I think, if anything, they could easily add more curveballs. If they have to keep supporting the game. And if it's another studio doing it, then they've got nothing to lose. If they've got like the system of adding more in, I think people would actually... I'd be interested in that. Yeah, close the door.
Yeah?
Take some Molotovs, because actually that was quite handy before. Oh, we're back. Yeah, I would actually really like to be able to play. Like, at the minute, I'm on green zone, pretty much, just because of that. I would like to have the blood plague. I have like 30 plague hearts on the map. One, that's a shit more loot. Like, say I'm having a looting spree like I want to do with this run. Having 30 plague hearts on the map is one, a challenge, but two, a lot of loot if I could get them done. I think that's the one thing. If they have to add any more updates, stuff like that would be kind of nice. A bit more choice in Choose Your Own Apocalypse would be good. Choose Your Own Apocalypse 2.0 update would be a good one. Doesn't have to be too detailed, but like just quality of life things like that. Bit more modular stuff added would be good. Fucking want it. smart... Well, actually, if I'm smart, I would equip one of these. Now that's a slot free. And then...
That's a lot of stuff.
What up?
Put you away. Clean. Tidy. Right.
Go for it.
If this was Fallout, I could tell him to just put all your stuff, or as much stuff as you can, into the boot.
I'm carrying a bit much right now.
That's the thing, follows in Fallout are pretty handy. Like, wow, they're a bit stupid when you actually tell them what to do, but being able to tell them, go and take all that loot from that body or something, it's actually quite handy. Well, it'd be nice to be able to hover over your follower, click on it, and then tell them to loot a crate or something while you go and loot another thing. Maybe that's an update. Followers, improve them a bit more. But I don't know how you can improve stupid. Edit it will be an improvement, I guess, but. Maybe one day we'll have a state of decay with an actual AI follower where you can actually talk to them. So I've seen some of the mods for like Skyrim where they've added like AI.
Back off, creep.
About to be surrounded. Nice to have you on the team.
I missed. Yes.
How about that?
That was good. Oh, someone stuck the doors up this place. Uh-oh.
Take care of it for
Oh, he
good.
was trying. Waited all his whole life for that moment. Fucking dead.
Looks clear.
There's a thing in that room. Maybe building supplies, if we're lucky. Don't need it.
It's not really anything special.
Is there any hints at any more curveballs? No. They bloody diverted on a dot. What are they doing?
Wonderful.
They can't make their mind up. Fucking roadblock. It might be good for a bit. At least they're not coming this way. Maybe we can lure them into the building. Yeah, maybe.
That was the last one.
I don't know if this will work on green zone. Right, it might be too far. That's pretty good.
Man, we got a horde coming in fast.
Can't do it.
Ah! One plague sample. Come on, there's gotta be more in here.
Here.
Nothing. Got one plague sample out of all that. Not worth it. Wasting a Molotov on that. Yeah, that's good. We're back to base. That guy came out of nowhere. Alright, geez off. Come on, it'd be nice to finish off with one more curveball. I'll play a little bit more. I'm more or less going to continue on in the next one anyway.
Hey everyone, did you miss me?
Acceptable. Life is currently acceptable.
Right, yeah, maybe we leave it here for today. Here's a good point. Not seeing any more of them, any more of those purple-eyed zombies. It's not. Do like it. At least it's Mackenzie saying it. Well, no, hang on. Am I Mackenzie? Yeah. I suppose we were out there, so it's fine. But it's like when we started,
Yeah?
they were taught like it was. I was inside the base when I loaded up into the game, and Hayden was the one seeing them,
I'll be right behind you.
and he was inside the base. Well, they're all inside the base, but it would have been kind of nice if it was someone else than the person I was playing. I saw that when they first announced Curveball, that the same thing happened, and I thought they were gonna fix it maybe or change it to be a bit more random, because if it's always gonna be the person you our players that's noticing a change. It's just a bit... I don't know, because you ain't got your eye on everybody in the base, so if you want to imagine someone else is out there, and then they see the purple-dyed zombies roaming about, it'd be kind of a bit more immersive than, say, Hayden saying it. I think that's probably one gripe at the minute. It's alright, it's fine. It's just a bit of attention to detail, isn't it? You want. Yeah. Okay so far. At least they're not bombarding us with curveballs every 5 seconds. At least it's not... Hopefully, it might be just early stages of it, but... Hopefully it isn't going to be in your face all the time. Because realistically, your focus should be on the plague hearts, infestations... And then, if anything, the curveball is like a little bit more of a spice. Why have I got an infestation glow thing around the base? Seeing that on the minimap. There's nothing on there. On the minimap, it looks like an infestation's claimed it. Weird. It's actually kind of nice taking out a follower though, and for some reason I can't talk to her, so... I can't get rid of her. What? Why is left on the deep? Okay, I need to stop pressing that. Right on my D-pad is sending something to the legacy pool. That's not a good... Why is that? Have they changed around all the controls or something? That's a stupid... Like, I was using my D-pad to move across then. That's good. Well, at least it ain't Exile Survivor. And at least you've got kind of a chance to say no. But that's just a state of decay control right there. Left on the right on the D-pad to put in the legacy pool. And that's what you can use to move around.
Yeah? Later, buddy.
Alright, now I want to switch to... I suppose we could play a little bit longer.
Oh look, a bloater.
Yeah, we'll go out looting for one more time, just to see if anything pops up. So I really want something to pop up. Well, I could leave it for next time. Yeah, we'll keep going. There's nothing. If anything, they could probably get rid of that menu now, the difficulty menu. Because if anything, you kind of see that when you move maps. I don't know. Unless they put the difficulty menu in the main menu. In here might be better. 'Cause there's a lot of tabs now. It's not a big deal. Right, is there anywhere quick we can loot? Just to see if anything pops up. But Maybe down there, that clears that out. Yeah. We'll go do that. And we'll see. Shit. Almost fucking barrel rolled then. This thing is, as soon as it touches the dirt, it just wants to flip over. That's one thing, they didn't really got like a rally car in this game. And they got like hatchbacks and stuff, but they turn them into more of a tank than say proper rally car.
Whew, this is a lot of stuff to carry.
Oh. Nothing, I'm pretty much been here. I wonder if there's any secret loot around there on the other side. See if I can get down there. I haven't really hugged this side yet. You can get down there. I bet you can't get down there. There's probably a lot of loot down here. Secret campsite, maybe? Oh, I need to drop this shit off. I'll end up finding something that's actually really good. If you're going to find something, it's going to be on the other side, at the very end. Come on. Doesn't look like anything. They'd make it more obvious than that. My car would be destroyed right now. And that's the deepest I've ever seen a car go. There's nothing down here, then we'll probably call it. It's been a bit of a time waster, this bit. Maybe next episode we'll find something. Speedboat. She could be a good racetrack around here. Nothing underneath the bridge. Come on, a rucksack under there would be so good. That's the mad thing. Like, the game crashes around like the warehouse. Like, as soon as you go around here, the game crashes. But like, doing all that, rallying around there, nothing. I'm gonna probably jinx it now, it'll crash now, but... They definitely need to look into Trumbull a little bit more. Like, I don't know, maybe tone it down, maybe just nuke this area. Just destroy it. Add a story to it, like... It's just not worth it. Like...
Better than a poke in the eye.
If it weren't for my mate telling me that just to avoid that place... Like... When I first started this series, it was like... Ever since Trumbull, I played it. Every time I'd do an episode, it'd just crash. And I never put it down to like this side of the map. It kind of sucks because it's like half of the map. You kind of got to avoid. So I don't remember too often crashing around here. I remember crashing where the plague walls are in Heartland, but that would be a bad area. But yeah, like that's the thing. It's just Trumbull. Like no other map has crashing issues, but I mean it sucks because this is probably one of the better maps as well. To be fair though, I don't think there's a bad map though. Ever since they've updated them all, they're all really good to play on. It's a shame that they're not just all one big map though. Wow, that'd be cool if they were all just connected. How long it would take to loot the whole map would be insane if it's just one save. Now that's the thing, I wonder if State of Decay will have multiple maps or just the one. Yeah, I think I'll call it there for today. But I'll continue on in the next one. I'm going to be right back on Twitch. Just don't want this to be too long on YouTube. But it's good to be back. That's the thing though, like the curveball weren't active for too long either. Maybe it's just the tutorial version of it. So maybe it won't be too bad.
I'm really happy to be part of what we're
Maybe future ones will be longer. But we've got like no hints of future ones. That's ended, so It is cool though. It's a very cool update. I think there's a lot of promise for this, even if it's just them. I say they've got to support this game a bit more till State of Decay 3. They could easily get the studio that made this to keep adding curveballs in if possible. Maybe they're working on other stuff, I don't know. I think the game is in a good state for them to just leave it now, but I think if anything they just need one big last hurrah update. They can't just leave it. They can't just ditch it. They've got to do something. Well, the biggest worry is if any, like with any game, as soon as they stop supporting it, it just starts deteriorating around itself. I think it was... I can't remember. There was a game that I played recently. I think it might have been Battlefield 1. Where like... when they finished updating that game... Well, the servers were fine and everything, but... As soon as they stop updating it, you start seeing them hackers come into it. Because there's like no like fight against it or no like freshness in the updates. Like State of Decay ain't exactly gonna get hackers every 24/7 if you're playing on your own, but I don't know. I feel like State of Decay would end up eating itself alive if it's not it's not kind of looked after for too long, you know. But yeah, it's been good. I'm gonna see what happens in the next one, I guess. But yeah, on YouTube, State of Decay should be up in the next few days. But not tomorrow, but the day after should be Fallout. And then the few days after that, we'll be back with some more. But I'll more or less be continuing right where we left off next time. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think I had a few people join this stream today, which is kind of cool. Psychic the Grey raided me, which is cool. Thanks, man. But yeah, we'll probably wrap it up there for today, and then we'll be back with some more State of Decay 2 in the next one, and we'll see if there's any more curveballs. But for today, as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.